Hello everyone, it's Dana from the James B. Brown Library, and you may have noticed in the past few videos that I have this funny little thing around my neck that helps me carry my mask so I don't have to keep touching it all day long and putting it in my pocket and things like that. It is a beaded mask chain that I made, and they were so much fun that I thought I'd share how we did that with you. And I even put together a ton of beaded mask holder lanyard kits that you can pick up, and everything is included, including the wire, the beads, the clasps. All you will need is either a good pair of pliers or some heavy-duty scissors like kitchen shears, but not your mom's Pampered Chef ones. To get started, you will need some kind of fitting for the end, and here I have, these are like lanyard holders. I don't know if you can see those. I also purchased some lobster clasps. You can find them at any craft store, and even at Walmart they had these assorted colorful findings, and inside were these fun little, if you can see them, the little lanyard holders. So if you have lanyards at home, you can even use some of the extra pieces from these. So you don't have to go out and buy a lot of supplies necessarily. You can even use carabiner clips. You can get those at the dollar store. When it comes to your wire, you can use jewelry wire. You also can use floral wire or, stretch cord. Anything you can find that seems pretty sturdy and will make a nice chain that can be tugged on and can be worn, pretty well. So the design is up to you. If you know someone who has daughters, young girls, they probably already have a lot of beading and jewelry making kits, so you can always hit up your friends to see what they might have and be willing to share. We made these as Christmas presents for a lot of our friends and family, but while you're home on holiday break, this is something great to work on. Keeps your hands busy, gives you something to do. I do recommend having some small bowls, paper plates, something to contain the beads so they're not just going all over the place on your table. And before we get started, I'm going to move the camera over here so you can actually see what my hands are doing. So just give me a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to grab 2 lobster claws, and this is some 30 gauge jewelry wire, and I'm just going to pull off an amount that I think works. I'm not one for measuring, as you may have heard me say in previous videos, so just make sure it's long enough to go around your neck comfortably and has a little bit of extra space for securing the findings. So if you can see right here, there is a little hole. I'm going to thread my wire through the hole, and then what works best for me is just lightly twisting it. You don't want to twist it too tight because then it will come apart from the tension, but if you just give it a little twist to secure it, and then I try to use a small bead that will go through both layers. So you want to make sure it will line up right against that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going, and you can do a pattern, you can do whatever you like, and I will come back in a little bit and show you how to secure the other end for your chain. So be back in a minute. I'm back, and I think I made a length that I'm happy with that would be a good place to stop. So I'm going to put a tiny bead on the end, and it's okay if I have all this left over. We're going to cut it off, and just like before, we're going to do a tiny little knot on this end. And remember, you don't want to pull it too tight. And then I twist back the extra, trim it off. And then so it's not sharp, I feed the remaining beads through it. So there you go, nice and clean. So try this. We have a ton of kits, and inside each kit are some wire, colorful beads, and enough findings to make 2 masks, one for you and one for a friend, or one to give away. So please stop by the Holds pickup desk on Market Street and try this craft out. Thanks for watching.